All right, here we go. The house looks gorgeous. Great curb appeal, landscape perfectly. Just to give you a heads up, I don't know what you caught, so I might repeat some of that stuff. But they do have multiple offers on this house. They just requested highest and best by midnight tonight. So if this was something that you wanted to make a move on, it would have to get done today. Just the soffit needs a little bit of the drip edge needs a little bit of pressure washing. I don't know if you can see some dirt. That's fine though. But you'll see this. The bull nose here that they use to hold up that soffit, it's just kind of sagging in a few places, but that's just a couple extra screws or nails to get that up there tight. Super easy to remedy. Not much from the front that I can see, so you'll see, like I was saying, it was probably a rental at one point just based on some of the materials they used, but like you might need some new weather stripping on the door here. The door needs to be either cleaned a little bit or painted. Your coach light right here, they haven't replaced. But that's all super, super minor stuff. I know. I just wanted to point it out to you. So what I was saying is they have like the cheapest laminate in here that you can put in. And so it's very common to see it coming up like this over the years. But like these little pieces by the door, just a few different spots throughout it where you can just see it separating a little bit or, coming up a little bit. I think I have something on my camera. Whatever. Okay, so like I was saying, there's no overhead light in the living room, which can be an issue for some people, so I just wanted to point that out. Probably be about, I don't know, $350 to have somebody run a drop there for a light or a fan for all the electrical stuff. But semi-open floor plan, kitchen, looks good. It's Formica countertops, and it's older cabinets just with new hardware. But all the travertine backsplash looks new. I mean, it really does make the kitchen look really nice. So I don't know if down the road, if you wanted to replace the cabinets, they look good. They just kind of have that feel, when you slide some of them, they just feel a little older. But I'm gonna go down to the bedrooms over here. I'll show you the bathroom and bedrooms. This is going to be your one full bath, super clean. I really don't see too much in here. I don't really see anything in here that I would do. They have tons of counter space for like this single vanity, which is nice, and there's like a little step up over here too. And they have this too. These are nice. Just for some extra storage. Pretty straightforward. They have this nice wood trim. That you see a lot in like older homes that they try to bring back to life. They'll restore that. We have a little bit of that in our old bungalow, which people love it. It makes things look really nice. A lot of South Tampa homes have it. This is going to be like the den. It's like a third bedroom, I guess. It's pretty small. This would be a good office or like nursery or something like that. It's probably 10 by 10. But this one has a fan. This is kind of a standard closet. This is your linen closet next to the bathroom. All right, and I don't think this one has a true master either, so if that's something that's important to you, it's going to scratch this one off the list. A lot of times you don't have a true master in some of these older homes that have been renovated just because they try to make the most out of the floor plan, but that bumps out, so this is probably the bigger room, I would say, out of all three. Nice big 2 racks closet. Fit a lot of stuff in there. This one's probably like 14 by 10 or something, so it's more of a rectangle shape. But it'd be good for a kid's room or something like that, or even if you did your office over here. One thing I don't know, they have 2 fuse panels right here. They've painted over the outside of them, so there's a couple panels that won't work with financing, like Sylvania and a couple other ones that have to get rewired. These ones look older, actually pretty old, but I don't see like any markings on it that would make me concerned from the loan side of it. But obviously, if anything came up to get the loan, we have to talk to the seller about what they could do to remedy that from either getting it the repairs done, or giving us some sort of credit to have it done after closing. But like I said, the flooring is pretty easy. This flooring is hard flooring. It's obviously aged. It probably should be replaced, within the next year or two. So that would be something that, I feel would be an expense in here you guys would want to do. I don't know if you would want to rip apart the kitchen. I think if you just even wanted to just throw granite or quartz on it, or even leave the Formica, it looks nice. It's got all the stainless steel appliances too. So your guest, you have another bathroom over here. So this looked like at one point was maybe like a small pool table in here or something, and they had a TV mounted over here in the corner, I think. And then you have another full bathroom over here. It's like a pedestal sink and a walk-in shower. There's no closet or linen closet or storage because you have the pedestal sink. So you would probably I would probably put a little, like, behind the door, there's a little cutout here. You could put like a little nice shelving thing to hold some linens or some towels or something. The back door area is unbelievable. Let's go out there. This is definitely an entertaining house. So, see over here, they have the AC unit kind of blocked off with a nice little wood fence. You have your grilling area. They've put down a lot of new sod back here. It looks great. Huge outdoor space. This awning pergola, I don't even know if you would call it, like, structure is like, it's gorgeous. It looks like even 10 times better than the pictures. Let's see if I can get you some good looks. It's in pretty stellar condition. It almost looks like it was put in the last year or two. That's how nice it looks. So then obviously this area, but they have a whole ton of these. I have these at my house too. These they're like sun palms or something, and these things grow like wildfire, and they're awesome. They look great, but they have the whole thing. This has a lot of privacy. This would be a really good climbing tree. So to give you an idea of the location, this one's probably priced a little lower than what you've been used to seeing for properties that look like this, because it's right behind the CVS. So this area is great. My son goes to school, I could literally walk to my son's school from here. It's right up McDill. But let me just show you. So I think that should be the CVS parking lot. Okay, so I think it's like the CVS, and there's like an auto store stuff back there. I don't know. Sometimes people are a little weird about backing up to commercial property. For this area, it's not really a big turnoff for me, but obviously some areas, you got like a laundromat or something behind you, I would probably advise against it. But this area is really, this is like almost the heart of South Tampa. I do have to double check, because there is something when you go south of Gandy, there's like 4 square blocks that are still in the Plant School District, which is like the most coveted school district in South Tampa. So I'd have to see if this fell into that, or if it would just take them to it's like the number 2 school district instead of the number 1 school district in Tampa. So I think it's like Sunbay South or something. I'd have to double check. One last thing, the garage. I was talking about your truck because they have a lot of shelving out here in the garage, so I definitely don't think you could fit a pickup truck in here without taking out some of these shelves. You can kind of see how, there's the door line and there's the shelving, so it'd be a small car, or I would say you'd probably, would have to remove some of this shelving on one side at least. AC handler looks older and it looks small. I can guarantee, let me see if I see a year on here. So usually it's... So usually it's like the first couple numbers of the serial number or the year that the AC was made in. So if that holds true on this one would be an 07, which means you have maybe 1 to 6 years of life left. Probably 3 to 5 would be a good estimate. Water heater looks older. I'm guessing they're having no issues with the AC or the water heater or anything like that. That's why they didn't replace them. It does look much older, but you're talking about $350 for a new one. It's not a huge expense if it does go out. This is your washer and dryer space, so this might be another thing that you guys would want to consider, but it's really set up for a stackable back there, and it looks like this is actually a door to the outside. Oh yeah. So essentially they put it in here. I'm guessing at one point this was right here and they had it moved, or it was inside somewhere and they had it moved out here, because that's kind of a walkway to go outside. And I don't know if these were for storage in here on shelving, or if these are your wood for your hurricane shutters, your storm shutters. But that's about it. I don't really see anything super concerning. Obviously the flooring's older, but as far as like, it's really clean. It's got, the molding all the way around. It's got the nice faux like these are actually probably 3-inch faux wood blinds. But everything looks good. Oh, there was the door handle was loose to the back patio, which, if that's the biggest thing that, that's a very, very minor item. But the house is in really good shape. I actually know the listing agent of this one, Candace Corder. She does mostly high-end new construction, high-end flips out here. So she's usually, most of her listings are anywhere between like 350 and like 2.5 million. So she has kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Her reputation. She has a very, very good reputation for getting things done right and doing things the right way and being very thorough, and she doesn't take stuff that doesn't shock and awe people. So guessing with the outdoor area of this one and how she has it staged and the landscaping and everything, this one was probably a good fit for her. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, we'd have to submit an offer tonight, so not to put you guys under the gun or anything. It's just kind of when you have something priced like this that looks very clean and is at least put together and quote unquote move-in ready. It might not be fully updated, but when you have something that comes up like that with a garage in South Tampa for $350, that's what you're going to run into. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks.